Good morning, good morning. I am checking in. It is noon and I am just rolling out of bed because dealing with the aftermath of Thanksgiving this morning wasn't sounding very appealing. I stayed up way too late last night binging on Netflix or Hulu. It was a Hulu show. And now I get to pay for that decision this morning because I've got a ton of work to do. There's a lot to catch up on all of the messes around here this morning. I'm feeling stressed because life has thrown us another curveball. And the insurance company has denied John's surgery. Now, I'm trying to stay positive and telling myself, oh, you know, we'll appeal it and we'll get the surgery and all that stuff. But it's a blow. It's a pretty big blow. It was scheduled for December 12th. His surgery, 3-level spinal fusion, because he's in so much pain that he can barely walk. And for some reason, they feel like it isn't medically necessary. His surgery is not medically necessary. And so the insurance company is denying the claim. So I think that contributed to me wanting to mentally bury my head in the sand or into a binge watching something on my phone instead of continuing to try to be productive and stay on track like I had been. So I am going to try to force myself to do what I'm supposed to do and do my morning routine. So I got up, even though it's noon, I got up, I'm in my bed, and I'm coming out here for coffee because I have to take some pain meds. I'm feeling it in my back this morning. I need to, do some prep on before I start doing too much. And I'm going to hurt myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. Going to make coffee, tidy up in the kitchen while I'm waiting for the coffee to brew. Because I didn't run the dishwasher last night like I was supposed to. I forgot about that. I spaced out on that one. So this is the scene, the aftermath of the chaos of Thanksgiving, which honestly is not as bad as it usually is. My failed attempts at deviled eggs. These gotta go in the garbage. Yeah, over here. Just a mess. Just a mess. But it's been worse. I can do this. Alright, I'll check back in a little while. Alright, so I think I got almost, pretty much all my morning routine done in just under an hour. Now I'm letting myself have my coffee. So I made my bed as I got out of it this morning. I came out here, got coffee going. I got the dishwasher running. I've got laundry going. The animals are fed. I did a quick hotspot fire drill just of the kitchen and the living room and little odds and ends as I walked around the house. Did not touch the pots and pans. That should not have to count as my morning stuff. I should have had that done last night. I don't know. I'm deciding on whether I'm going to do it or if I'm going to have the kids. I told the kids to do it yesterday and they didn't, so I really should make them do it today. But that's another battle. I'm not sure if I'm up for that kind of battle this morning. We'll see how things go. I think that I might start trying to time myself to do my morning routine and seeing if I can challenge myself and beat my record, or, you know, just something to kind of help keep me focused on getting it knocked out, because it really should not take me all day long to do the morning routine stuff. That's stuff you're just supposed to be able to get up and kind of take care of as you walk through your house in the morning. But I will figure that out. Right now I'm about to sit stuff down, take some medicine. I did not take naproxen. I should have done that like before I even started my first check-in of the morning. I'm gonna get this computer up and running and get some music going. That'll help me be productive. I'm fighting with this table. This isn't working out very well. But anyways, I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. I have a little visitor coming to see me this morning. Well, sneaking around the house. She may not be coming to see me. What you doing, Moocher? I fed her this morning. I let the side door open for her. So now she's exploring. It's like she's foraging. She's looking for things. It's the forest floor in the wild and crazy Chaos Mama's Flying Circus. So she did come to see me after all. She came and was climbing up on my foot. And I can tell she hasn't been out for a while because we're really behind on our preening. And she hasn't been out for a while because I was going through the depression and my house wasn't very clean. And I don't let her run around when there could be all sorts of weird things on the floor. She might chew on and get sick. So now that things are getting up and kind of caught back up, and the house is in decent shape, she gets to get out. And oh my goodness, in the wild, the other birds would do this for her. But since she's not in the wild, she needs mommy to be her other birdie friend and help her with all of the preening, picking all of the casings off of her new pin feathers, because they get very itchy and irritating. But in the meantime, I get to get lots of birdie love while I do it. I love this is my Moocher. We have had her just over 7 years. We've had her. I think she's 21. Okay. Oh, almost made you fall. So yesterday was Thanksgiving, and so we got to have some family come over. And my mother-in-law is wonderful. I love her to pieces. She brought over some stuff, and I just had to share this with you because I've been saying this while I've been trying to re-fly wash myself, that the kitchen is the heart of the home. Like, I'm always trying to start my home blessings and whatnot, like, and my hotspot fire drills and my routines, always trying to start in the kitchen for this exact reason. So I'm so excited. This is so cute and I love it. So this is going on my refrigerator. I just don't know where yet. Stick it on there. Alrighty, I think it's like 2:45, and I did my morning stretches, which I really need. Please don't chew on that. I needed to do. My back is really tight and bothering me this morning, so I took my naproxen and I did some stretches. John came home early from work today, so we sat and talked a bit about his surgery. Apparently he did call the doctor's office, to ask about appealing, and I guess the doctor's office basically said that it's really common for insurance companies to deny a surgery right off the bat, and that it's really just a matter of them just having to do some extra paperwork to submit, but the lady that does that isn't in today, so hopefully they'll be able to get to that this week, or next week. Actually, your chin is pointy, and yeah, hopefully they'll be able to get to that right away on Monday, and hopefully all that goes smoothly. we're anticipating that this is going to push back his surgery date. I'm holding on to a shred of hope that maybe it doesn't, that maybe they'll still be able to get it knocked out, but that's only 18 days. There's 18 days until his surgery is scheduled, and sit up. But yeah, his surgery is scheduled for 18 days from now, and so I'm not anticipating that they're going to be able to get all of that taken care of. You know, paperwork takes forever, especially when, you know, insurance companies are involved. But like I said, I'm holding on to a shred of hope. He really, really needs the surgery. He's in a lot of pain. So it was really a big blow to have to think that the surgery is going to get pushed back again. It's already gotten pushed back once. Because they were overscheduled. He was supposed to have it November 27th, I think. Because it was like next week. It would have been like next week, but they said there were too many things booked that day, so they booked it out for December 12th, actually. I think is the date that is currently scheduled for. So yeah, but that's it for the surgery. Oh, now I got another light behind me. I also went back over my morning routine list in my Gtasks, and I went back over the times that I have my reminders set to go off. And that which also changes the order that they show up on my screen, like what time they actually pop up on my phone, and the order that they appear in the list. So I was just kind of fine-tuning that a little bit more as I've been fine-tuning my morning routine. Things have been going really smoothly with my morning routine. Like I said, I think this morning I managed to get it knocked out in like an hour. So that brings me to where I'm starting to think about my midday routine, which my midday routine, like the way that I have it laid out, is pretty scrambled. It's not very prioritized very well. So I want to spend some time kind of thinking about that. I really need to make my first priority. I feel like I need to make a specific list for the really important things, like filling out the paperwork for the subsidy, and or if there's any doctors that I need to call. You know, there's just certain things that are important and time sensitive that I really need to find some way to have a space for that, like in my written, you know, midday checklist. So I'm gonna try to focus a little bit on that in the next coming week, looking over my midday stuff, my important things that need to be taken care of. And then after that, I want to say the next important thing that would be a part of my midday routine would be the daily focus tasks. But, you know, just anything that would be considered a daily focus, whether it's Family Fun Day, Anti-Procrastination Day, which is Wednesday, which is technically you're supposed to try to do something that you've been putting off. I have a million things that I've been putting off. But anyways, plenty of time for that later. So I think for right now, I want to focus on today here, any paperwork that I can knock out today, and I want to get my floors vacuumed and hopefully start to getting to some of the shampooing. I feel like those are the important things that I should try to focus on and make as my goals for the day. So that's it for now. I'm gonna go bust out my vacuum cleaner, and I'll talk to you later. Well, alright guys, I just figured I'd pop in and do a quick wrap up of the day. I do believe that I met most of my goals for today. I did get everything vacuumed. I did a lot of decluttering and tidying up. I did several loads of laundry, got that folded and put away, cleaned out the dog crate, wiped that down. I got everybody's med caddies filled, which is will be very helpful throughout this next week. I was able to make everybody leftovers for, hell, everybody kind of served themselves. I won't take credit for that. We had leftovers for dinner and made some grilled cheeses here and there. And it's been a pretty decent, relaxed day. I think that's about all of it, though. I had a pretty productive day. I didn't get to shampooing the carpet, but I pulled it out of the closet so that it'll be staring at me tomorrow, and that will be my big goal for tomorrow, is to work on shampooing the carpets and to start making a list of all of the different projects that I have laying around the house or that I need to knock out, whether it's putting up I've got blinds that need to be put up, shelving that needs to be put up, hooks that need to be put up. I'm also in the middle of repainting the shutters on the outside of the house. I haven't touched it in like a month, but I'm halfway through it. You know, there's just a lot of stuff that I need to like just make a big to-do list and start focusing on that a little bit now that my routines are starting to fall back into place a little, like probably better than they have in a really long time. My house is starting to look really so much better. I'm not feeling nearly as anxious or stressed out walking through the house. But like I said, I still have to take care of some projects. But so that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. If there's any questions, if you guys have any questions or are interested in any of the stuff that I talk about, just leave me a little note in the comments, and you know, I'll see if I can add it into some of my next videos. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great night.